Hey Cozy Home fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Shamika and this is Cozy Home by Sham. Alright guys, so for this week's video, I have a really exciting content that of course you would have already seen from the title. And if you are following me on Instagram, you would have also seen the sneak peek. If you're not, please go over to my Instagram at Cozy Home by Sham to get all the behind the scenes before I upload on a Sunday every week. So yeah, for this week's video, from what you would have already seen from the title, I will be doing an Airbnb transformation. So basically what I'm tasked to do is turn someone's personal home into an Airbnb. So this was my client's vacation home that they rarely use, and so they've decided to completely convert it into an Airbnb. So yours truly, that's me, is tasked with the responsibility to give this place not only a facelift, but get it beautifully designed and ready to be listed on Airbnb. From my first walkthrough, I did see quite a few things that I, of course, am going to change, like curtains, beddings. I want to also change the rugs. We decided on doing also a TV built in the living room just to kind of elevate the space. I did also notice that some of the bedroom furnitures are a bit dated. So I had the idea to sand those down, to remove the current stain that is on there and maybe maintain the natural wood color to bring in that nice rustic vibe, or maybe even whitewashing it instead of staining it to give it that nice rustic look. So I thought about doing that as well. Also, I did see quite a few decor items around the home that I wouldn't necessarily use because of the color, but I did get clearance from the owner to DIY those and help make them a little bit more boho, kind of beachy vibe that I'm going for in the space. I do have to also go in to remove all the owner's current personal items from the space. That way I have a blank canvas to work with when I get ready to design. One other thing that I noticed is that the living room currently has an accent wall painted in a beautiful teal color that I don't want to remove. So the remainder of the home is painted in kind of cream off-white color that I will be maintaining for budget purposes. So of course we would have discussed that with the owner and what they're comfortable with us changing or not changing. And so I decided on maintaining that beautiful blue wall and kind of pull from that as well. This villa, by the way, is located in Ocho Rios, Jamaica, and it's very close to a lot of beaches. So what I want to do is kind of bring some of the outside on the inside of the villa. So I want to make it into a beautiful, relaxing, beachy kind of villa. But of course, you guys know from watching my channel that I don't work with a lot of color in my space, but it doesn't mean I can't work with colors. So I will be working with those beautiful blues, from navy blue, teal, light blue, baby blues, and also working with beige colors and sandy color decor items into the space. That way I can bring kind of the look of the sand from the beach into the space with the beige colors that I decided on working with. So the overall aesthetic that I'm going for in this space is a clean, light, beachy, modern, coastal home decor vibe. I remember telling you guys just now that the villa is actually in Ocho Rios, Draxall, Ocho Rios, Jamaica to be exact. So let's start our journey. Let's go. Alrighty, so here's the inside, guys. Just giving you a quick look of the living room and other areas inside the home. It looks a bit untidy now because the owners were already in packing mode, trying to get rid of all the stuff that we will not be leaving inside this Airbnb. Here's also a quick look at the bedroom furnitures that I want to DIY by sanding off the current stain to maintain the natural wood color. Hopefully we're able to do that, otherwise we will have to pivot to something that looks just as good. First on the agenda, as soon as I got to the villa, was to clear out all the owner's personal items. That way I have a blank canvas to work with when I get ready to finally design the space. By the way, guys, I know you're seeing the outfit change, but I promise you it's the same day. I just decided to change my clothing to something that I don't mind getting dirty. Alrighty guys, so that was me clearing out the space, of course, just to make sure I have a blank canvas to work with. In the middle of doing that, the tradesman arrived and was ready to start on the living room wall for the TV built in. But before I show you those clips, I want to also discuss my vision for this. So I couldn't decide on just one specific design to go with. I looked at three different pictures and I actually liked different things from them. So I decided to pull from each of them to make my own unique TV wall built in that I would love, and of course that the client would love as well. So the first thing that I wanted to pull from the first picture I looked at is this picture, the wooden shelves on this picture. So remember I said that I wanted to bring in rustic wooden accents and some woven textures just to kind of bring my signature to the design. So I decided to go with these wooden floating shelves for the built-in. So the second picture I looked at was this one, and from this picture I actually really love the middle piece and how it kind of stepped out a bit to be a little bit more pronounced. So I wanted to pull that vibe from this picture to also incorporate in my final design. Now the third picture that I looked at was one from the tradesman and what he would have already done in someone else's space. I liked the drywall shelves from the picture. This is the picture here. I like the drywall shelves on the other side of the picture that kind of looks like an E. So that's what I decided to work with. So the wooden shelf, the middle piece, and the E kind of design from his picture that he showed me. So without further ado, let's show you what it looks like when they started and where it's at now. Let's go. Alright guys, so that's where we left off with the TV wall built in. So as you can see, we have quite a few things left to do, like that indent in the middle. we need to close off the back of it. We have plastering to do, painting, sanding, quite a few things, including installing the wooden shelves to the left of the built-in. As you can see there, I was just playing around with some decor items that I would be styling in the home, just to see the space that I would be working with on that shelf, and of course just how wonderful it would look in the space, and I am loving it so far. So here's the section that I was telling you guys about. So on this side, I'm adding the wooden floating shelves just to bring in that wooden rustic texture and vibe to the home as well. So that's the TV built in so far, guys. Sound off in the comments. I know it's not completed, but from just looking at my inspo pictures and seeing where it's at now, let me know what you think. Are you loving it so far? Are you interested to see what everything will turn out like? Let me know in the comments. So what I want to skip to now is just showing you exactly where we left off for day one. So I'm going to go through now and show you the house completely emptied. Well, not completely emptied because I still have a few more things to take out, but we took out a majority of the stuff. So let's show you what the space looks like now. So for this room, even though you're seeing quite a bit of stuff on the bed, we have already cleared out all the personal items belonging to the owners. So whatever you're seeing here are items that I will be styling in the space. This is just a few of the things that I'll be using. We have quite a few things that is not yet here, but yeah, those are some of the things that I will be styling in the home. This console table was actually in the living room below the TV. We just put it there so the guys could have enough space to work. This I'm definitely removing from the wall. So both the console table and that floating shelf that you're seeing will be removed from the space. Alrighty guys, so that's the space. Like I said, sound off in the comments. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts? Do you want to make any suggestions? Please feel free to leave that below. So before we wrap up this week's video, let me just do a quick recap on, well, not a quick recap, but a quick rundown as to what you can expect. So what's left to do in the space from where we left off on day one. So we have to go back to finish up the built-in structure, of course. We have plastering to do, painting, we have the wooden shelves to install, and to get the unfinished areas from what is left on day one completely done up. And then we move forward to possibly sanding the furnitures. I did want to sand it on day one, but we only had a sander. We completely forgot to take with us the liquid or the solution to kind of strip the board a bit and then try to sand it. So we'll see how best we get that done, and if we even have the time to be able to complete that. Otherwise, we will really have to pivot and give this place a serious transformation. Please look out for part 2 also, because in part 2 I will finally be showing you the decor pieces that I ordered, that I will be styling in the space. Also, the exact colors of the cushions and the beddings that I ordered that I'm going to be using. I know a lot of you might love it, and don't worry, I will link it on my storefront, not for this video, but I will link it on the under part 2's video, so you guys can go and purchase as well if you like any of the materials that I purchased. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. If you are at the end of this video, thank you so very much for watching it all the way through. I really appreciate all your love and support. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share it out to all your friends and family, and help the Cozy Home fam to grow over here on YouTube. Much love like always. Remember to put God first in whatever it is that you do, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.